This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle. The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go, team. Here I come. Here I come. Slam, slam, slam. Express. Motion, motion. Hey, check motion, man. Put your hands on him. Get in.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's got room. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little, and oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Enough of that.
Tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Newton. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Newton. He sets to fire deep. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides.
The same play. Come on. That's the same shit. Same shit run all the time. That shit weak, man. Get out there. Just run out there. God damn. That shit is weak.
Aggressive seems to be the word.
Nigga do the same shit.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
Glitching out the damn D-line. Look at he doing that glitch shit, man. Look at that. That shit is a glitch. He's waiting for the motherfucker to jam up. I got something for that.
41 yards. And
You want to cheat? I got something for that.
down the middle. And that makes
Nigga
the
straight
score
cheating.
7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
That shit pissed me out, that fake shit. That's what he doing.
And that'll carry over
This
the
is
back
basically
line
he
of the
doing.
end zone for a touchback.
Shit, read.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And this one goes. Nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
That's some bullshit. That run shit he be getting through them lines.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
All right, let me slow it down. He's moving too fast.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. After the run, Goff going to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's Luke Kuechly with a sack. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field.
Mike 4-2, Mike 4-2.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Orange.
They are going for it. Goff. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it.
Shit.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They go with Gurley on first down, but he goes nowhere. They bottled him up for a loss of a couple. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing in the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle that time, Bruce Irvin.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction.
That was a stupid play.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, but likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away. So the Rams call on Johnny Hecker here to punt it away on 4th down. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
No gain on the dump off. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. He'll get about 3 as
Slow
he's
it down.
taken down.
He wait for the hold, though. Look, he's trying to wait for the niggas to glitch out.
Really
Stop that shit. That's all he do.
But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route there, coming out of the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
Effective 3rd down play to move the chains. Pretty good results here on the 1st down run.
This man doing the same shit. I ain't getting mad at him. Everybody got their own style.
He takes this forward for about 6.
He was brought down by David Long. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
He's crossing. He's checking crack.
Gun. Great.
Here's Newton. He's going to look deep for more. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Great.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Ready.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts So as they take it over, we step aside.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes
doing
this
is
one
running to the
down
side,
to 15.
man. Wait for the nigga to
They get
glitch
6
out.
on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
That shit weak. Just keep both of them on both sides.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Know your job.
They'll try the air now with Newton.
Jeez.
Goal line, but it's incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Newton.
I can't get the man. Man, he doing the same shit, man. Come on, man. What the fuck is this?
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
He doing the same shit, man. Damn, I got stuck on the fucking shit.
As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Damn, I hate that shit, boy. Niggas do the same shit. Every fucking game.
They come out here in the
same bullshit. This right here.
From the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Hey, watch it.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Down hard, but he will have the first. This will be taken short. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Throwing on third. Gone. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Luke Kuechly able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Now, how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz. And the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Matchbox Mike. Hey, five. Switch.
They'll try and throw for it here. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go
trying to make some shit
inside the 15-yard line.
Nigga doing this shit right here.
Check 13. Check 13. Express.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Gun. Rush in. Go. Rush in. Check 37.
Now it's Newton. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
That's how you stop that, man. I had them motherfuckers in man, so when he switch him up there, he kept running off of that shit. So I see what he's doing. Now I got to get in this inside with this wildcat.
And this one is right through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their edge.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. But now it's 4th down. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Check 31. Whirling. Value 3.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Now that'll be caught by Cup. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter.
I got you, boy. Check safety.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. That one covered beautifully. The defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Curley with a carry on first down. He'll only get a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Trey Boston up to make the tackle.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Panthers' 41.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. And he is going absolutely nowhere, in the wrong direction. No luck for the Rams. They fail here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Gun, gun. Express! Great.
On 1st and 10, Newton. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards. Newton on 1st down. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.